Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. If you're new here, my name is Ira and on this channel we talk about all things paying down debt, saving up for the life that you want to lead. We do loads of cash stuffing, we budget to the inch of our lives, and we have a lot of fun saving some money. And if that sounds like something that you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing. And if you have already subscribed, you know I love you, bestie. You know I love ya. In today's video, we are going to be cash stuffing for February. This has come around so quickly. It always feels like January has about 92 days in it, but then as soon as you start getting into January, it just goes so quickly, bestie. This cash stuffing is going to be really fun because we are using my stunning budget planner, which is an absolute beaut. We're going into the February pages and we're going to be using them for the first time, and you know I love a bit of pink, bestie. I was absolutely bowled over by how much money that I earned in January. It was more than I ever expected, and it was certainly more than I was earning when I worked in a supermarket about a year ago at this point. February's paycheck is, if anything, slightly more. It is like a lot more, and I am expecting significantly less going forward. So in today's video, we're going to be cash stuffing like more money than, it's a lot of money, bestie, it really is. I am prattling on and I am talking absolute rubbish, so probably best if I actually just show you. So let's go ahead and take a look at my budget planner, bestie. Okay, so here we are, we're in my stunning budget planner and we've moved to the February budget page. So if you remember a couple of weeks back, we laid out this budget together, and this was a very optimistic, very best case scenario. So let's go ahead and sort out this budget together and figure out where my money's going to go. So let's start with income. So first of all, I am going to change Jake's income. I don't normally do this, but we are in fact going to raise the amount that we want to put into gas and electric. So he does need to pay about £15 extra. So his actual, what he's going to give me is £385.38. My income is always going to be £200 from Patreon, and I didn't need to take anything from emergency. But the bit that we're waiting for, and the bit that why we're here, is how much did I earn from Etsy, YouTube and TikTok last month? So let me share that with you. It was not the planned 1,798 that I planned to. It was 2,826.92. Besties, that far exceeds anything that I ever, like even my best month working in the supermarket. It really affirms what I'm supposed to be doing with my life. And if there ever was a love letter to you in form of a video, it's this. Thank you so much for supporting me in this way. Like, this is literally people just buying cash envelopes to save up. I mean, thank you so much. So all of this coming up together comes up to 3,412.29. Now obviously we are going to make a little amendment here, but it will amend as we go along. So what I've got down here for my bill amount should be 1,132.67, but because we're doing a little bit more to gas and electric, it's actually going to be 1,162.67, which should give me 2,249.62 left over. Now I'm not going to put anything into these columns because these are actual columns, so I don't want to start messing around with it just in case the stuff happens. So let's move over to envelopes. That's going to be exactly the same. It's still going to be £560 because I'm still going to give myself this amount to budget with. I may actually eventually up my spending money just because, I don't know, just maybe as a sort of mental health measure sort of thing. I don't know, but it is working for me at the moment, so I am going to leave it. So it's still going to be £560, which should leave me with 1,689.62. Now, this is where the magic happens over here with the the sinking. So car maintenance will remain the same. So I'm going to put these into actuals because I know what it's going to be. So car maintenance is going to be 25 as it always is. Water is going to be 25 as it always is. 26 envelope challenge we are going to change. So I was originally going to do, let me show you. the 5, 6, 7, 8 envelope. But while I've got the money, because I don't know if this money is always going to be here, I'm actually going to do the 23, 24, 25, 26 envelope. Now that would come up to £98, but I'm going to give myself 100 just because it's going to be easier to withdraw and I can sort out change by myself. And I'll put £2 somewhere else, but I'm going to do 100 for now. I am able to do the £600 into savings challenge this month. I don't know if I'll be able to do it next month, but I've got it I've got it this month, which is amazing. And then the 100 envelope challenge, what I am going to do is I'm going to do the biggest one, which is £75. It's actually just going to be this really, really big one that I'm going to do. I could do 2, but you know what I'm like. I like to get the biggest ones out of the way. So that's going to be a bit of a blessing so that I can work on the smaller ones throughout the week as I go along. All of that altogether comes up to 825. Now I'm happy to put that into actuals because we're going to sort out that like today. So I'm happy for that to be the actuals because I know that that's all I can afford in terms of sinking funds. But the leftover I won't do because I don't know what I'm going to have left over from the 2 columns before. So then we've got savings. So savings, I originally budgeted 0. What I like to do is give myself about 10% of what I'm earning into my LISA, and then I like to fund my emergency fund, and then if I've got money after that, I would like to do pension. So I'm actually able to do all 3. Pension, I'm going to shop £300 into it. Emergency, I'm going to put £250 into it, and then into the LISA, which is part of my goals. So if we remember from my goal setting video, part of saving up 20k is to save up 4k from general savings, which is the LISA, yeah? So I still want to top up into that. So that is going to be £300, which will be my first 1k, which, you know, as the account works, it converts it into 1,250. So all of that altogether comes up to £850, which leaves me with about 1462 left over. Now I am cutting it close to the wire and I'd like to have a bit more buffer, but as you know, the way my budgets work out, sometimes the bills are like a little bit less than what I'm expecting. So it is all right, I'm okay with it. We're gonna move over into envelopes. So let me grab my stickers out. This is the Paycheck Bill Tracker sticker sheet. I'm gonna use the remaining stickers now to fill out the rest of it, and I'll see you back here in a sec. Okay, here we are. I've moved the page so that you can see it a little bit better, but what we have set up and what we are doing is my envelope breakdown page. So on this page, and I draw out lines with a ruler and a pen just because I'm being a bit bougie, but you don't necessarily have to do that with this sticker kit. But on this page, I'm setting up all of my cash sinking funds because there are some that are digital, which would be these ones here. But I'm setting all of those up so that I can make sure that I draw out the correct amount of cash in the denominations that I want. So let's get started. So spending is £120, and I like to give myself £30 a week. So I give myself 4 10s, 4 20s for the whole month. Groceries is £280, which is £70 a month. So I give myself 4 10s and 12 20s. So that's 3 20s and a 10 each week. Petrol is 120 and it's exactly the same as spending, so 4 10s, 4 20s. And for household, it is 4 10s because I try to spend a tenner a week. It hasn't quite worked out like that yet, but it will do eventually, hopefully. Car maintenance and water are exactly the same, so it's a 5 each and a 20 each because it's £25 for the whole month. And then the 26 envelope challenge, we're doing £100, so I'm just going to do 2 50s. Now the reason why I'm doing that, because I know it won't work out, but the reason why I'm doing it is so that I can take a bit of change out of some of the envelopes that you've seen, and I can sort of change up a little bit, and I'll do that in a different video probably. So for savings challenges, it's £600. So I've done the math on this. So in order to give myself an equal amount each week of £150, I need to give myself 16 5s, 20 10s and 16 20s. That does add up. I've done the maths like enough times. And then for the 100 envelope challenge, it's 75, which is very, very easy. A 50, a 20 and a 5. So what that means is that I have 19 5s, 36 10s, 39 20s and 3 50s. Now when I add all of that up, it ends up at 1385, and that's how much we're cash stuffing today. Before I go to the bank, I'm going to transfer all of that information into one of my cash totals slips. Well, they're not slips, they're a little pad of 25, and these are recycled paper so that I can just write on them and throw this away guilt-free. So I'm just going to transfer all of this over now. Okay, besties, I'm going to go ahead and take this to the bank, and I'll see you back here later on. Okay, we are back from the bank, and here's all the money. That is a ridiculous amount of money. I don't like having like a load of money in the house. I don't need this, by the way. But I know it's safe because I've got a safe, but also I know it works for me. So that's wild. Actually, I do need that bit of paper. Okay, I did need that. I threw that away a bit prematurely. Right, so let's count up what I've got and make sure that it matches up what it says on this slip. So let's start with 5s. So I should have 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Hopefully I'll find one somewhere. Here it is, 19. Oh, I was a bit worried there, besties. I really was. 10s should be 36. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Bob on. Well done. Oh, phew. Right, and then 20s, which is the bulk of the money today. That should be 39 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Glad that is correct. And then finally, I should have 3 50s. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So the first binder I'm starting with is my lovely resin binder. This is from So Personalised It's Perfect. There is a link in the description of every single video, and this is a custom order because I just wanted it black with Halloween ghosts on and stuff like that. It makes me super, super happy. However, the ones that they offer are just the most dense, beautiful glitter ones you have ever seen. So definitely check out So Personalised It's Perfect or Perfect Personal UK over on Etsy. And if you'd like anything, make sure you use the code budget with Ira to get a 10% voucher. Or 10% off is what I mean. Anyway, let's get cracking. So let's start with this sinking fund. So this is car maintenance, and I am going to be doing £25 as I always do. Now, I never remember the day, but I know it's January, and I think it's the 24th. So I'm going to do 24th of January. We're going to add in £25, which would make it 125. So in case you're wondering, these are from a pad of 25. These are like expense trackers for inside your cash envelope. So these are available on my Etsy store. They sell really, really well. They're really, really popular and I absolutely love them. I use them for 2 sinking funds just because it's car maintenance and water. I can't afford to mess these up, so I need to be super accurate with them. But yeah, these are available if you want to get your hands on them. And if you want to compare them to the size of a US note, they are almost exactly the same size. So they work really well for all denominations. Anyway, let's get this £25 in, and then that should leave me with 125, which I've got a placeholder. That's in my Monzo account already. So all good, 125 there. Okay, next we have water. So let me take this one out. And today is the 24th, I believe. That could be wrong. And I'm going to add 25, which should make 175. Now, I'm expecting my water bill anytime soon. I should have enough for it, I hope, but we've just moved, so you never know. So we should have 175. So we've got 100, 20, 40, 60, 75, 175. So it's there. Just a bit nervous about that actually, because I don't know when to expect it. But anyway, it is what it is. Right, moving over to weekly cash. Now, this is the 3 envelopes. So groceries, petrol, and spending. These are the envelopes that I use every single week. So what I do is I get the whole month's amount of money in here, and then I take out my weekly amount and cash stuff that into smaller binders. But I like to have it all here so it's all there, and it's the way that has seemed to have worked for me. We're going to start off with groceries, which is supposed to be 12.20. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 4 10s, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And then that should add up to 280. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 80. Fantastic. Okay, next is petrol, which is 4 20s, 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4 10s, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. And that should make 120. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 120. Oh, try not to make it ugly. Okay, and the same is true for spending. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 20, 30, 40, 60, 80, 120. So they're all sorted. The only thing I need to do is to do my household money, which I don't have an envelope for. I probably should make one, to be fair, but it's always £40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. The only time it's ever £50 if we have a 5-week month. But there's £40 there. I'm just going to put that behind there. And then we're good to go. I don't think I'm stuffing any of these sinking funds. Nope. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. So the next thing is my 100 envelope challenge. So I was going to do a 50, let me say that again. I was going to do £100 for it. So I'm just going to take these 250s. I'm going to put them to the side. And when I'm ready to start moving some money around, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'll probably make that a short video actually. Would you like to see that? So next we're going to do this envelope in the 100 envelope challenge. I really want to tackle this 75 envelope, so then 4 of the bottom rows are just done. I'm going to use this old envelope here. I'm going to convert that into a 75. Let me show you how I do it. 75. Look at that. You'd never know, bestie. So I'm just going to get 20, 75. I'm going to make this envelope, color it in, and then we are great. Okay, so what I am left with should be £600, and this £600 is my money for cash stuffing over the next 4 weeks into my 4K dice challenge. So the 4K dice challenge is available on my Etsy store, and what it comes with is 7 dice challenges in here, and this is getting really beefy, and I've done it 5 times already. And I know there's only been 4 weeks. It's because we did an extra stuffing with the Patrons, but I'm saving some serious money with this, and the fact that we've got that money there as well. Now, the reason why it's £600, let me tell you. So the reason why it's £600 is because if I rolled the highest number on every single dice once in a week, statistically, it's probably very rare that that would happen. But if I rolled the highest number on every single dice, it would cost me £150. So I've always got the money for it there. And then when I don't roll that much, it filters down into my other savings challenges. Now, if there was a month where I could only afford 400, I would just take the £400 and then I would roll over what I don't spend and hopefully have enough to make it through the month. And I'm sure I would. I just wouldn't be putting anything extra into any other saving challenges other than in the final week. But yeah, some people have just asked, why don't I just put that £600 towards, you know, my Lysa or whatever it is. But for me, having this money to go towards things like that just makes it more fun, and I don't think I would get the same joy from just transferring over £600, and I don't think that I would be consistent with it. And at least this is fun enough for me. I'm such a completionist that I want to get it done, so I'm really, really pleased about it. And I know this could whack out a load of things in my 100 envelope challenge, but I'm doing all of it all at once, so it feels slower and it feels better for me. But anyway, this should come up to £600. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count this all up now very quickly. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 3, 20. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52. So that's 520. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So that's 600. So let's figure out how I'm going to split this out over 4 weeks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. Well, that was very easy. So there's 4 20s in each week. How many fees is there supposed to be? 16. So, no, there's 20. So that should be 5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm such a mathematician. And then there's 16 of these, so that's 4 each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nicest ones at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I've got my money ready for the next 4 weeks of savings challenges. Good to go, bestie. Hi guys, gals, and I'm Monobrass. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. Thank you so much to everybody who supports me. I feel like these videos are a bit of a love letter to you, because I could just do all this cash stuffing in secret. I could hide my numbers. I could be opaque with you, if that's the correct term, like non-transparent is what I mean. And I could just hide this, and it would be easier, but for me, I am beyond thankful, because the bulk of this money always comes from Etsy, and I know it's a lot of hard work for me to get this stuff out to you, but it all comes basically from Etsy, and that is a tremendous amount of support. So thank you so much for being a part of that. And if you're not in a position budget-wise to support me from there, just having eyeballs on this video literally means the world. So thank you so much for supporting me in whatever way you can or do. A huge, extra, massive thank you to the people who support me over on Patreon, because that is top tier, bestie level support. So thank you so much for doing that, because as I tell you a lot, without you, not much of this happens, and I'm really being frank about that. But anyway, we are at the end of today's video, so I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. And I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, bestie. Bye-bye.